What's up, folks? Heine's Morning Update, April 12th, CPI and Fed Minutes Day. CPI is in 5 minutes. David keeps popping in there. 3540 ES is really, that's it. That's the level I'm watching. Above that, we're bullish. Below that, we're bearish. It's become a very important level. A lot of volume is traded there. We've spent a lot of time there. We've had a lot of open and closes there. So that's it. So the further we drift away from that level on either side is going to probably make the move bigger, just because of so many trades. So if we move down, then those who are long are going to start puking that position. Same thing on the way up. All the shorts are going to start buying that back in. So we'll see kind of where that goes. But as of now, there's been a ton of volume in there. And I don't know what's going on. So either somebody knows something or someone's massively wrong, or, combo of both. Downside, yesterday's low of 28. We'll be watching that. 15, 20 level probably, but then really is when you get this 96 to really 04, 05 to 96. But that's kind of the bottom line. We lose that, we see obviously more downside, probably into the 40, 80. Upside, still my target above 55 is 70. We get above that, then 4,200. And I'll show that in a second. Here's the weekly. And 40, 50, 41, 55 is your retrace from all-time high down to our 3502 low. And we've come back up, and you can see this level, how it's kind of popped. This 35 or 41.55 has done pretty well to hold this line. So, dude, if we do get above that, then yes, we do open for sure 4,200, but possibly 4,309, depending on, that would be the next logical step, or we come back down to 4,000. And then we start drifting back down. So anyway, as of now, 41.55 has become pretty important. We couldn't get above it yesterday, so we're going to be watching that number. But above that, 70 and then 4,200. So we'll see kind of how that goes. Again, 4,200, 3,800. We have just kind of been sideways for quite a while now, since last year. So we'll see. Here's all the moving averages, this spaghetti. All smack dead right there in the middle. Your 200 days at 39.61 and 39.67 is your POC for 2-year volume. So that's going to be an important level on the downside. I still have the mother of all trend lines, so we'll see how that stacks up. I'm not going to take that off just because it's been pretty golden. So. Again, CPI in 2 minutes, so we'll be actually live while that happens. Euro, we still have this trend line, so this is still up until it breaks down. And then I can see it. When this goes, it's going to go. It's just a matter of how long they're going to hold this up until then. Cash gaps on SPX downside 32 and 27. Nearest one's 56.50. That is obtainable. Upside is also 41.47, 41.36, and 84 or 64.59. Excuse me. This one up here would put us 4,200, 42.28 would put us pretty much. That would close that gap and bypass that 4,200 for ES. So that's also something to look at. Other than that, I don't know how this goes. It's going to be an interesting day. You have CPI core year over year in 1 minute. And then at 9 a.m. you have Richard Barkin speaks, and then Daly speaks. And then you have the Treasury budget. That should be interesting. And then the FOMC minutes. Again, it's not a meeting. It's just the minutes to explain kind of whatever. So people will be, the algos will scan the verbiage. So it's going to be a very interesting day. And it looks like CPI went higher. So we tapped the 61 so far. So we're above the 55. 70 would be the next target, and then 4,200. CPI came in line pretty much. So anyway, looks like we're going to be bullish today. Euro screaming. So we'll see if it gets to that 10.3 number. Again, the initial move is usually wrong. So this move will last for roughly a half hour to a couple hours. We'll see. And then it usually reverses. That's just typically what this does. So anyway, stay safe. And, if you trade today, most of us take these days off because there's no decay from now until 2. And who knows what's going to happen. So anyway, I'll be in the room.